Hey everybody, this is Doomhammer with a new franchise series. So I'm going to be doing a coach mode where I'm not going to be actually playing the game but calling the plays. And I'm also going to do a fantasy draft in order to pick my team. So this is the first episode where we're going to see which team I'm going to play as. And so here we go. We're going to do the spin here because it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to be the Houston Texans. So we'll go ahead and get to the fantasy draft. So here we are with Coach Doomhammer. So we've gone ahead and created our coach. When we look at the league settings, I will be coaching on all Madden. Got to go all the way here to turn off the pop-ups. We're going to go here to the commissioner. I will handle the snap for offense, but no coach suggestions or anything like that. For the fantasy draft order, we're going to go with the snake draft. Coach firing is on. Trades, okay, good. And we're going to change our starting point to fantasy draft. And let's go. All right, so we'll see what pick we ended up getting. So we are smack dab in the middle at pick number 15. So most of the main quarterbacks are probably gone. So let's see. Jaden Daniels is not bad if I wanted to have a superstar 25 overall. Let's see. Miles Garrett is still there even though he's now 30. And I do like myself a Miles Garrett. Let's see. But is there any other? I know my defense when I play is always pretty bad. I'm a better offensive player than defensive player. So if I can get myself really strong defenders, that normally bails me out. So I got two young X Factor corners. Let's see, wide receivers, anyone worth it? There is Justin Jefferson too. So I'm probably between Justin Jefferson and one of these top corners. Trent McDuffie's up there. Let's see, Sertan or Gonzalez? Gonzalez is 24. We're going to go with Christian Gonzalez. All right, let's see where we are now. I'm assuming Jefferson's gone, and yes, he is. Quarterbacks, we got not really some good options left. Could go with CJ Stroud. Mendoza's not a bad choice if I wanted to get a young quarterback there. Let's see. Defense, Denzel Ward's there, but he's 30 now? 29, okay. If I go back to pass rushers, there's Nick Bosa, Aiden Hutchinson, so a 26-year-old speedster there. And there's also Josh Hines Allen. I'm going to go defense here. I'm going to go with Aiden. He's not, let's see. We need a power rusher. We have speed rushers on this side. Let's see. Is there any good pass rusher? David Bailey. I might not take him now, but if he's available next round, maybe. Chase Young. Let's see. Defensive tackles. There's Derek Brown. How old is he? He's 28. Tight ends. We have George Kittle, Kelsey. Even though he's not a scheme fit, I'm going with Aiden Hutchinson, 26-year-old X Factor. So I got two X Factors on defense. So I go to quarterback. Let's see. There's Jackson Dart. I'm going to... let's see. Can I get a good weapon for my quarterback? Well, if I don't go with Mendoza, there's Mac Jones. There's Tua, Penix. Yeah, it gets pretty bad really quick. There is Ty Simpson. But after that, it just gets really bad. So I'm not going to take any more chances, even though I could maybe wait another round here. We're going to take Fernando Mendoza just so that we have a solid quarterback. So now we're going to go back here to see what are some of our defensive options. So there's Burns is still there. Josh Sweet. Let's see, Mike, we got... I like Carson Schwessinger, as a Browns fan. Let's see, is there any sort of weapon we can try to give our young quarterback? I do like Ashton Genty. He's not a bad option. I don't know if I want him right this second. And let's see, left tackles. Anyone good for the blind side? There is Will Campbell. 22-year-old. We're going to take our left tackle here just to lock that down. Now let's see. Is Genty still available? Looks like he is. I do like trying to get a more solid defense than I currently have started with. Matabuke, 28. Let's see. There's Zach Allen. Jordan Davis is not bad as an interior D lineman, so he is an option. Let's see. Do we have any cornerbacks or safeties that we should go with? There's Derwin James. He's just 30 years old. Jalen Ramsey also should be pretty old, right? He's 31. Yep. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to try to establish our run game. Let's get Ashton Genty, even though he's only star dev, which I wish he was a bit higher than that. But we're going to get our running back. So we got our quarterback, our running back. We have no receiving options at this point, which I may want to address at some point. We got Devontae Adams. Olave is not bad as a deep threat. Metcalf. I like Rashee Rice as well. 26 star. Chris Godwin. Ibuka. 23, not bad. We're going to look. Marvin Harrison Jr. So there are a couple receivers I can go with, but I'm going to hold off around and see if I need to get, I don't know, like a Tyler Warren, Pitts, Fannin. Let's see, he's 24. We're going to go with Tyler Warren just to give ourselves an option there. Let's see. Okay, so Olave's gone. Do I want Ibuka or do I want Marvin Harrison Jr.? 24. Marvin, let's see. Ibuka was also started at 23. If I'm looking at defense again, I don't want to wait too long to get, see, Jordan Davis. He's 26. We're going to go interior D-line. I want to get that D-line locked up. Now we go back here. Let's see if any of them are gone. Nope, Ibuka is still there, and so is Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm going to go with Marvin Harrison Jr. I know he hasn't really done as well in real life as he did in, as I'm hoping he will do in our franchise here. I might go with the other Ohio State receiver shortly. We're going to look at Mike. Oh, maybe did I miss Schlesinger? No, he's still there. So we might be able to wait another round here before having to make a run on, because we do now have Hutchinson. We don't have an edge, the right edge there. James Pierce. We're going to get the pass rusher because we want to try to have a good pass rush. Looks like we might have another round before linebackers go. Let's see if Ibuka's still there. We might, yeah, he looks like he got taken up here. Let's see, do I like my other wide receiver options? Alec Pierce, he's 26. Let's, there are some younger receivers that I'm interested in, but we're going to get Schlesinger now, Defensive Player of the Year. Let's see if there's another running back that makes sense for us here. So, let's see. I'm going to pair Travion Henderson with Ashton Genty. So I got two solid running backs. When I go to tight end again, let's see. We've got, I do like Kyle Pitts as a receiving tight end. So we're going to snag him now. 25 years old, tall. Now, O-line, I've been sort of neglecting other than left tackle. We did get our right edge. Grover Stewart, they're at 32 years old. Yeah, there's no good Sam linebackers. Let's see, Anzalone's old now, yeah. Let's look at some young ones here and see if there's Pons. Jermon McCoy I can probably get a bit later if I want to get a young cornerback. But I do have my shutdown corner, but I don't have a safety yet, so I might need to get at least one safety here. There's Grant Delpit. So I don't know if McNeil Warren is available or if he's been picked up yet. Yeah, I might end up going with Grant Delpit just to get a familiar Browns player. Now we're looking at wide receiver. Let's see, did I get my second yet? I don't think I did. Nope. So I do think there's a lot that can be done with Casey Concepcion and Carnell Tate. You know what? We're getting Carnell Tate. So we got Tate. I do like Concepcion, and maybe I'll try to snag Concepcion as my third wide receiver. Can probably do a lot with him. Let's see, not much available here. Let's see, is Mason Graham's gone by now, right? Yeah. So we do need to get a safety at this point. Xavier Woods, also old man. Mike Jackson, I assume he's 29. I can probably get him later. I do want McCoy to be my other. Let's see if he's there. So Makai Lemon as well. Oh, geez. Yeah, we're gonna get a young receiving core. So we got Makai Lemon, and if I can get Concepcion, then we've got ourselves quite the rookie wide receiving core, because that's Harrison Tate going a lot of Ohio State here. We got 2 decent receiving tight ends. I might try to get a blocking tight end shortly. Let's see. We got Coleman Shelton. Do we have any good young offensive line options, or did I wait too long? Andrew, nah, these. Let's see. Who's a 72 overall? Jalen Farmer. All right, well, he's got hidden dev, and he's a rookie. So we got a right guard that's a bit stronger. Right tackles. If I want to go with a rookie, I think there's... Oh, Austin Barber's not even there anymore. Oof, we better start. Let's see. We're going to take Jermod McCoy now, because let's get that other corner. Let's see. Trying to see if it's Concepcion time or if I have more time to wait. We're going to take him now. We're going to lock it in. Get ourselves some weapons. Now, we're still missing the free safety. We do have a strong safety. I don't know if there's anyone young enough that... Oh, there he is. Emmanuel McNeil Warren. He was a free safety. So we're going to take the rookie. So we're going to get ourselves a nice young team here. Now, we're going to have to get some blockers because that's not going to look good for us. Let's see. Bradley Chubb. How old is he now? He's 30. Wow. So we don't have a right tackle yet. I'm sure there's a rookie that we can probably snag. So let's see, Emory Jones. I think is he a rookie? Either way, we're going to take him because we just need to field some O-line. Are there any good left guards, or should I just go with the left tackle and move him inside? There's Jedrick Wills, Browns legend right there. And I could possibly move him inside. And then it just goes to garbage there. Let's see. Trent Brown is like, what, 33? Walker Little. He's at least 27. We're going with Walker Little. Maybe we can move him inside to be the left guard. And then we don't have a center. Glasgow. Do we have a young center option? Oh, yuck. Carmona. Or maybe just go with the highest overall, like Wyatt Teller, and just... He's 31, but maybe he can be our center for a year. So we've already got Fernando Mendoza. And I might want a quarterback that can be sort of a mentor for him. So I don't know if I should take someone now and just pair them together. Because I could go with like a Joe Flacco or a Kirk Cousins for a year. Or even Aaron Rodgers. You know what? Screw it. We're going to do it. It's a terrible decision, but I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers. So Aaron Rodgers can be a mentor for Mendoza. Maybe I'll even start him. Now, let's see. Running backs, if we want to get a nice third stringer there, is there anyone that's... Let's see. Is Dylan Sampson still there? No, he's not. Okay. Well, maybe not. But we do have good receivers. We got 4 young up-and-comers. We might need a good blocking tight end. Darren Waller's 33, so a bit too old. Let's go edge. Cassius Howell. He's a rookie. He's hidden dev. We have to get some better edge rushers. Did I ever get a safety? Yes. So I have 2 safeties. I probably need to get some depth on the cornerbacks. Tre'Davious White, 31 years old. Witherspoon, 31 years old. Okay. Stout, 24. Well, because you're not over 30, we're going to take you. We did go with Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if I go with Shador just to get him in, but I do want to get another third string quarterback, but I don't know if I have to reach yet. If we look here, we got Kendra Miller. He's 24. Let's see. Who's the fastest running back? Velius Jones. He's 29. Yeah. Let's see. Mike Washington Jr. He's 70 overall. Keaton Mitchell is 5'8". Pacheco. We'll go with Pacheco. He's somewhat of a veteran. Let's see. Taysom Hill is just too old now. Harrison Bryant, former Browns legend right there. Eric Saubert. He's 32. In my 32-team franchise, I just did the 2017 draft class, so there's some people that I recognize. And so I'm going to go with Harrison Bryant just because he was a Brown, and I know him. I mean, not personally, but, you know. Let's see. I'm trying to get some depth now because I think I have Kyle Duggar. He's also, 30. So we got 2 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, 4 wide receivers. We probably want to snag another one. Let's see. Is Denzel Boston available? Cedric Tillman, but don't want him. Gabe Davis. Chris Brazzell. Actually, he's done some pretty good work for me in the past in other franchises I've tried. Well, I'm not seeing anybody else, so I guess we're going to go with Brazzell. So we're going to go with another young wide receiver. Whoops. I don't know where he went, but here, we're going to start from the top again. There he is. So Chris Brazzell, he's normal dev, but he's still a rookie. 6'4" too. All right, so we have left tackle, left guard, center. We did draft a center. That's right, we did. We did go with Luke Fortner. We'll see if he actually stays there. We got right guard, right tackle. We might need some depth. Cassius Howard. We got Pierce, Hutchinson. Jordan Davis is alone, so we need to get him some help. So let's see. Shelby Harris is 35. Malik Collins is 31. Eric Armstead's going to be freaking old. Dietrich Wise, also old. Oof. Okay. Let's see. Some young options. We have Jordan Phillips, who seems to be the highest overall of some of the youngins. And so we're going to go with a nose tackle that's 22 years old. And let's see. Because I need depth, I'm going to go and get Clowney, because it's not bad to have an overall 80 overall guy. Let's see. Did I get my nickel corner? I did. So we have 3 corners so far. Let's see. Kickers. We're going to go. We're going to get the best kicker so that when I have to punt or, kick a field goal, I can have at least a good option. Let's see. We got that. 4th. Yes, I will do the entire draft. I don't like to let the computer pick. I like to pick all my players. So you can feel free to skip to the end if you want, but I'm just going to get some depth here. I need to get some linebackers. I think are all the Sams gone? Yeah, all the Sams are gone. Zach Cunningham. Yeah. See, is there any... Yeah, all the young ones seem to be gone. So I'm just going to have to pick which old guy I want. Deion Jones, he's 31. Guess what? Welcome to the team. If I go back to, let's see, quarterbacks, do I want to get another young option? Let's see. Oh, Shador's gone. Now, it's not, I could go with someone like Taylon Green, or I'm going to go with Jalen Milroe, just because if I want to be a coach and do some sort of gadgets nonsense, I have a player to do that. So I do need another defensive tackle, but I just don't want them to be, ancient. And I kind of waited a while, so that's probably my problem. Ogunjobi's going to be ancient. See, I wish I had age in one of the main columns. I don't have to keep clicking these each and every person. Roy Robertson. They're all old. So, Eric Armstead. I guess you made the team, 32-year-old. Alrighty. So let's see. We got our 3 quarterbacks. I don't have a fullback. Maybe I can see Drum Ford, another Browns legend. So we'll go ahead and get him on the team. Let's see. We want another receiver. No, we got another tight end. Who's the best run blocking tight end left? Because he could possibly be fullback. So Chris Manhertz and Braden Willis. Braden Willis is 26. And I have to go back to this. Chris Manhertz is 34. So I might go with the Braden Willis. Because if he has good run blocking, or at least the best left, we're going to take him. He can be possibly our fullback if we need someone to play fullback. So we're going to look at some of the offensive line to start filling in our backups. Blake Freeland. Let's see. Are there any rookies that... Let's see. Miles Hinton. Well, you're 6'7". You're a big dude. We're going to take you. We're going to shore up this O-line real quick. So Lucas Patrick, you're 33, but you make the team. Congrats. We're going to go to center now. Or right guard. Kappa. Let's see. Right tackle. Brandon Parker. Well, let's see. Adoga, you're 1 year younger. You make the team. Congratulations. So let's see. We have our left tackle, left guard, backup left guard. We have our center. We have 2 centers there. I guess let's see. Well, let's just go get a right guard. We'll go Kappa here, 31. And we have 3 edges on the left. We need a backup here. Leonard Floyd. Emmanuel Ogba. DeMarcus Russell. Oh, I'm going to go with age. See if we can find someone young that's worth investing in. Colin Oliver, 23-year-old. Welcome to the team. So we're at round 45. So we should have our edges taken care of. We have 4 defensive tackles. No Sam because there's none left. Our linebackers are not the best. But Kazir White. Oh, man, he's... See, when you do a retro franchise, like I do a 32-team franchise, everyone just seems like they are young, and then they're not. They're not young. All right, so now we're going to go with just best available here. Let's see. He fits our scheme, so Tony Hamilton Sr.'s here. Do we have backup safeties? Yeah, we better hope our safeties don't get hurt. Eric Murray, welcome to the team. And then our strong safety, Jordan Poyer, was it? Well, Jabril Peppers, both of them were Browns. So Jabril Peppers, well, welcome back to Cleveland. Oh, not back to Cleveland. I keep thinking on the Browns. Regardless, we're going to go and keep them. So now let's see, punters. I took too long, so we don't have the best punter, even though we will be punting a lot. We're going to go with Matt Ariza, 26-year-old. Let's go get another cornerback, because I think we probably should get a 5th one. Mike Ford, Eli Apple. Anthony Verrett. Let's look at young people. Prysock. All right, Prysock. Ephesians Prysock. So we do another search here. Let's see. Any quarterback that looks decent. Brady Cook, is he a rookie this year? Maybe. I might snag Taylor Green. So I got my 4th quarterback, maybe my practice squad QB. Let's see, running backs. Do I want to... I got 4 tight ends. Maybe one can be fullback. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 10 O-linemen. That's all I need. Oh, I realize I have I never paused the clock there. All right, so edges I'm good. Defensive tackles I'm good. Probably could use more linebackers. Let's look at age, and we're going to go with one of these 2, 68 overall. So this guy's got 87 speed. He's 22 years old. He's now on the team. Let's see. I do have backup safeties. We're going to go get another... We're going to get the other young guy. So Chris Paul Jr. Good. So we now have 6 linebackers since I don't have a Sam. So now I think this is like the last pick of the draft, which I guess it doesn't really matter. So the best player is Shelby Harris. Tyler Lockett. We're going to go with Shelby Harris, the 35-year-old nose tackle. He may or may not even make the team. Now, what I normally like to do in this situation is, because it's preseason, I do try to add some free agents from the preseason so that I can have like actual tryouts. I know it's kind of weird. So I'm going to go here to the table view. Let's see some of the younger players that didn't get drafted. So there is Bam Knight. So we're going to try to get a contract with him just for preseason depth. So I guess we're going to start here, and I'm going to give him incentive if he gets a bunch of touchdowns because he might not make the team. And I am going to I'm going to refuse to raise your bonus. You either sign with my team or you don't play. There you go. You're learning. All right, so we're going to go to receivers now, because that's, if I don't want my receivers to get hurt in preseason, I'm going to try to fill them with some newbies. So Julian Hyatt, we'll give him a chance. And I've got 129 cap space, so it doesn't really matter. So as I add, yep, good. You ready? Good. There we go. You know how bad you are. I don't know why I have to keep going every time. I think they're not assuming you're going to sign this many free agents. Now, Anthony Schwartz was really fast, but he just never could catch. So we're going to offer him another deal. Okay. Cool. Go to tight ends real quick. Let's see. Elijah Higgins, you're 25. We're going to give you a shot. Because, yeah, if any of these players, like, play really well, I'm not going to increase your salary. You'll get playing time in preseason. All right, good. Normally DBs, I try to add a little bit. So Stiggers. Yeah, if you get 3 interceptions this season, I will pay you $500,000 more. So we're going to add a few more depth here to see Eli Ricks. You're a scheme fit. And I know this may be seen like a waste of time, but I get to throw some of these players onto my practice squad. So that's why I'm trying just to develop some of these players, or at least in preseason, that if I want to mix around my depth chart a little bit, I have some options. Big dude, 358. All right, we'll give you a try. Yeah, you have 5 sacks in the season. You're worth every penny. All right, so let's see. We got another running back, I thought, because we had that Bam guy. Jamar Jefferson. Pierre Strong. Let's see, if we just look at overall, the best running back is Cam Akers. Yeah, we can let Cam Akers be on the team for a preseason. Because who knows? I mean, maybe he becomes the 4th running back. I don't know. We did grab a tight end. Let's see, who are some of the... Odell Beckham Jr. Yeah, let's do OBJ. He can join us for preseason. He won't make the team, but we'll let him join. Okay. Normally I sign just like 1 more offensive lineman just to, in case someone gets hurt, I don't have to start one of my starters when I'm playing my backups. So 26-year-old Max Mitchell, we'll let you join the ranks here. Oh, I did increase his salary, didn't I? Okay. Oh, well. I got the cap space. You know what? No. Refuse to raise it. You either join or not. All right. Very good. And then I don't think there's any other position I really need to add here, other than maybe I'll give the 32-year-old Hilton an opportunity. best available overall. So we'll let him just make the preseason roster. All right. So we're going to look at our depth chart here. We're going to go ahead and auto reorder. I want Aaron, unless 12 is not yep, he's number 12. Good. Mendoza's 15. So when we look, I'm going to go to our lineup. So we got Aaron Rodgers, who could be our starter this year, probably his last year. We got Fernando Mendoza, who is who can be developing underneath him. We've got Jalen Milroe, Genty, Henderson, Pacheco, and Jerome Ford actually is the 4th on my depth chart, and I signed him later. I drafted him later. Kyle Pitts at fullback, which I might have to change that because he's not really the blocking fullback. So I think Willis was the best blocker, I thought. We have Carnell Tate, KC Concepcion, Odell Beckham, Marvin Harrison Jr., Mekhi Lemon, and Brazil. So we have quite the receiving core of rookies. That is 4 rookies. We have Will Campbell, our star left tackle and best O-lineman, and then it's just awful after that. Now, let's see. I don't know why my other left tackle is not showing up. That's a 77 overall. Let's fix his position. Because Little should be... Oh, I don't want to restructure. I want to edit you. I want to move you inside to left guard. So let's see. As a left guard, he's a 78 over. Yep, he's 27. And let's see. He's a 28-year-old. Okay, yeah. I thought I was depriving my center who was like a 22-year-old. He's not 22. He's 28. So we're going to move Wyatt Teller over here to center. And let's reorder the lineup now. We're going to fix this. All right, so Farmer, you're going to get the start, not Mr. Patrick over here. All right, so we've got a rookie right guard, Will Campbell, Jones, Warren, Pitts. On defense, we've got Aiden Hutchinson on the one side. We're going to move Pierce to the starting position there. I want Pierce to start. Clowney is a depth piece, and then Howell is the other depth piece for the young depth piece, and we have the old depth piece. We got Gonzalez, our number 1 overall pick. So hopefully he can actually play some good defense because it's probably not going to be happening. And McCoy, I want him to be the starting cornerback on this number 2. McNeil Warren as safety. Delpit, Peppers, Rodney Harrison, Schlesinger, White. And special teams, we have superstar kicker Aubrey and Arazia. All right, so I'm not as interested in doing training camp. I've never really been into that one. I might do a few drills, but after I do some of those, we'll go ahead and get into the first game. So this is the overview of the coach mode franchise with the Houston Texans. If you like this video, leave a like. We'll get into the actual coaching in a bit. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video.